I once saw a quote that said, "A life without traveling is like living in a cage. You're not really living, you're just being kept alive."
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Mimi here, back at it again with another video. And today I'm gonna be talking about why you should travel. It's one of my goals to visit every single country in the world. And every time I tell people that, they're like, wouldn't you be scared? Like every single country, like not every single country is safe, this, that, and third. And I'm just like, scared? What do I need to be afraid of? I mean, bad things can happen anywhere, so I don't like to dwell on those bad things because it doesn't matter where you are in the world, bad things happen to all of us. So don't think like that. Try to be optimistic. That is just an excuse. And so many people limit themselves from things they really want to do and from traveling. Like a lot of people feel like traveling is expensive or they don't have enough time, or there's so many reasons and basically excuses people give. And I'm just like, why? Like, if there's one thing this pandemic has taught us about anything, is that life is short and anything can happen in this life.
Swarming the coast.
No one has been arrested or charged. Arbery's family says all he was doing was jogging.
Officers then showed up in riot gear.
So this is like the prime example of we need to do the things that make us happy. We need to go out and explore. We need to travel. We need to see different places in the world. Granted, right now is not the best time to be traveling, but a lot of people have still been traveling during the pandemic. I have even traveled during this pandemic. And I just want to say that as long as you're being safe and cautious everywhere you are, things will run a lot smoother. Okay, but yeah, so like I was saying, life is unpredictable. Get out there, explore, learn more about yourself. We're oftentimes so confined within our limits that we don't really truly understand what all there is out there for us. If there's a place that you've been wanting to go to, go. What's stopping you? Think about what's truly stopping you from going to the place that you want to go to. And think about why you have that reason. There is no but to it. If you want to travel, do it. If you want something, do it. I hear people all the time say, I want to travel, but as soon as you say but, whatever you said before that literally doesn't even matter. The greatest part about traveling is you learn so much. Not only do you learn so much about the place you're in just by being in another place and observing it, but you also learn a lot about yourself when you're not in your normal environment. Traveling forces you to get out of your comfort zone and to escape a routine that we constantly fall into every day. And what better way to learn about a place than being there? Like, what better way to learn about Versailles than actually being in Versailles? Like, it's one thing when you open up your history textbook in class and you're like, okay, I gotta learn all this stuff about so-and-so country and this and that place. But when you're actually there, the information feels so much more real to you. It advances your learning and your education, and you're able to gain experience and knowledge from all different points. It allows you to draw from geography, from history, from cultures and people, and you retain all that information a whole lot longer. But I think it's so important for us to learn more about different types of people in the world, because a lot of us don't realize how ignorant we are. And we all have a small amount of ignorance. Like, we're not gonna sit up here and pretend like we know everything in the world about every single person. No, we don't. Every single day, as we meet different people, we're learning more and more about different things and different ways to live life. And it's so crazy when you go to other places, you really learn like, wow, this is how these people live. And sometimes it makes you really grateful for the life that you have. And sometimes it makes you think like, wow, I didn't even know that that was another way to do this. Like, that's kind of interesting. That kind of makes sense. Another thing I want to say is that so many people are so unhappy in their situations, and it's because they are stuck. And they are the only reason why they are stuck. Even if you're just going to another state in your country or another region, I mean, not everyone has to travel to another country, even though I highly, highly, highly recommend traveling to a completely different country if you can, because that's just like a greater culture shock and difference than I feel like within the same country, but there's still lots of differences within certain countries. So even if it's just like traveling to another part of your country, like just you being able to see another way of life, another perspective of life can give you more insight on how you might want to live your life and go about things and like change things in your life. Okay, so not only when you travel to other places are you learning about other people and learning about yourself, but also just the experience of traveling, of taking a break, of taking a vacation. Like, I would love a beach vacation right now. Like, I would love to be sipping mimosas and drinking out of a coconut on the beach right now. But no, I'm in freaking, let me show you. That's what I'm dealing with, people. That is what I'm dealing with. Another reason why you should travel is for entertainment or enjoyment or like relaxation. Like, we all love going on a good vacation. Like, whether you're going to freaking, I don't know, the camp yard up the street or you're going to the Maldives, like, it doesn't matter where you're going, but just taking some time off for yourself, or maybe if you want to spend time with family, you know, just taking some time to relax, enjoy life, and just like cool down. Especially in our society, we're so like up and at 'em and always working and like always doing stuff, but sometimes we really just need to relax and enjoy ourselves and just enjoy our space, our time, our being, all of that stuff. Another thing people talk about are language barriers when they're traveling to other countries, and I would say more people know English than you know. Well, this is for people who are native English speakers. More people know English than you know, at least a little bit. Like, they'll at least know a few words in English even if you don't know anything in their language. Especially if you're in a very touristy area, chances are there will be someone there who speaks English, or at least a little bit of English to get you by. And also in today's day and era, I'm sorry, have you ever heard of Google Translate? You can even download that thing and use it offline with no internet, so there's no excuses. Or you could attempt to learn the language of wherever you're going. Like, it's always really beneficial to learn a language, or even just learning simple phrases, especially when you're going to that country of the language. Definitely is gonna help you a lot more if you at least know a little bit, at least how to say hello, how are you, or something. So you really do benefit a lot from learning a new language. It increases your vocabulary. You might even learn more words in your own native language by learning a foreign language.
And this is just one example of the many skills that we acquire when we travel. Skills that enhance us and can be very beneficial to not only our personal lives, but to also our work environments, our education, our interactions with the people that we meet in our day-to-day lives. All these skills really help define and make us a well-rounded, a more diverse and approachable human being. Traveling and getting out of your comfort zone, visiting a new place or part of the world, really forces you and teaches you to develop your personal skills like resourcefulness, independence, and self-reliance, and also increases problem-solving skills, which are all personal development skills that are so vital to our lives.
So yeah, these are all reasons why you should travel. The main reason I'm gonna say to wrap this up is that life is short, okay? Life is short. Take the chance, go explore. You'll learn so much about different places in the world, and it'll make you a more well-rounded person. It'll make you someone who more people would enjoy because you're more culturally sensitive and you've had more experience to different types of people. And not only will you learn more about other places and cultures and people and things, but you also learn a whole lot more about where you're from and yourself. So I definitely say everyone needs to travel. Like, what are you waiting for? Just do it. You won't regret it. It will be the most changing time of your life, no matter where you go, to take a trip and do something different from what you're used to doing. So I definitely recommend all of you guys to comment down below where you want to travel to next, or where you're planning a trip to. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe.